Hey guys, how many takes is that? Is that number 4? 5? All right. Hey guys, welcome to another Into the Void real review. It's blockbuster season, and we kick it off with Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Ooh-wee. George Miller brings his vision into this movie with a great sense of world building and action sequences while telling a gripping revenge story starring Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa. This is a prequel to the Mad Max Fury Road that came out in 2015, bringing the Mad Max franchise back into the light after being dormant for a long time. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, anyone? We don't need another hero. I know, I'm old. I remember that song. Sue me. You would think this is Anya Taylor-Joy's movie, but it really is shared with a younger version of her played by a feisty Alyla Brown, which I hope I'm saying right. Sorry if I'm not. She does a fantastic job of building up where the character's origins come from. And you might have heard of Chris Hemsworth, because he's front and center in this movie as the terrible villain Dementus, who in a way you can relate to maybe why he's doing all the bad stuff he's doing. His motivations can be understandable, making him a great villain because we all know that the best villains are the ones that have nuances of good mixed with evil rather than just evil for evil's sake. Many reviewers make the argument that this is Dementus' story more than Furiosa's, but I think that that's false because Dementus is a key reason that she's the way she is by association. So technically, this is still mainly Furiosa's movie, not his. So it's a technicality, but I still think it's her movie. However, he is a spectacular character apt to give thunderous speeches and make known his grandiose ambitions. He is humorous in several scenes, and that goes a long way to fleshing out a character that you love to hate. And those are always the best characters, am I right? The side characters and factions are awesome as well to behold as well as the main characters. The factions clad in black shawl-like costumes, and then there's the white chalk guys who are kamikaze characters eager to give their life to the cause. There's true strangeness in this universe that has always been a staple of this franchise. It is extremely more prevalent in this movie compared to the other ones in the franchise. There's never a frame in this movie that isn't interesting, be it the vast, barren desert landscape portraying man's destruction of itself, to the chase sequences involving hulking tanker trucks built with death contraptions built to destroy whoever dare challenge to steal gasoline, ammo, or water, the lifeline of this new apocalyptic world. The stunts in this movie are well worth seeing in the theater with the big sound of the engine speeding through these bombastic set pieces. Yeah, I said it, bombastic.
Furiosa fought the world.
Replete with people shooting each other from parasail-like flying machines with long fire poles of destruction. I don't remember what those things are called. Thundersticks? I think that's what they're called. Nonetheless, there's no shortage of mayhem that hasn't been thought up in these scenes. It's highly imaginative, and I love that about this movie. There's some heavy CGI in places, which I heard from fellow reviewers that can take you out of it. I have to say, for me, I had to search it out, and when I did, I can say it can be distracting, but it honestly didn't bother me much or hurt my enjoyment of the movie. There is one scene where Furiosa is driving in the desert that seems too easy to spot out that it was clearly done on a soundstage. Nevertheless, I was drawn to the story as well, which is told in chapters. I did like how they broke it up like that. There is some voiceover narration towards the end that I wasn't a fan of, but those are nitpicks. And they do skim over an important part in the Mad Max history towards the end that some may have liked to have been fleshed out more, but for me, I think that would have made the movie longer than it needed to be. This movie is already over 2 hours long, but to its credit, it never dragged for me. I found it entertaining to get lost in the world building that takes place, enriching the already unique setting of the wasteland in the Mad Max mythos. You get to see places like Bullet Town and Gas Town, and it just signifies how even the towns are named simply by the basic things needed to survive. I'm sure there's a Water Town or Air Town somewhere out there. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is a definite go out and see kind of movie. I can't wait to see what's next. Once again, we have another movie filling out a universe I want to see more of, just like the Planet of the Apes franchise, the Dune series before that, and now this. Guys, this gets a 9 out of 10 from me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Have a great one, and I will see you again when we venture into the void.